Let's talk a little bit about tricep dips, okay? So first and foremost, when you are doing a tricep dip, the idea is to keep your body as close as possible to the bench or whatever it is that you are dipping on. So you don't want to extend your body far, far away like this because it puts a lot of stress on your shoulders. So we want to keep that body as close as possible. And then the second thing to note is we want to try not to get hunchy in your shoulders. So notice the difference here. I'm very hunchy. Here I'm pressing up and out. So I bend at the elbows, come down, and then I push up. And I'm going to try to do that without letting my shoulders sink into my ears. So right now I am letting my shoulders sink into my ears. Right now I am not. Okay? So I try and keep those shoulders away from our ears, just bending at the elbow and lifting. To make it harder, we don't get further away from the bench. We actually extend our feet out further away or longer position. Okay, so in that particular example, I had my knees bent. So if I wanted to make it harder for myself, I would take my legs out long, but still keep my body close to the bench. Okay? Now, if you can't do a tricep at all, it doesn't feel good on your shoulders, on your elbows, if you're taking care of certain body parts, I do have another option for you. All right, so the option that I have for you is what I'm going to call a wall tricep dip or a wall tricep extension. So I know, not the greatest video here, but I'm just going to stand away from the wall. My hands are going to be above my shoulders. All right, let's see if I can get a little better here. So my hands are going to be above my shoulders. So this would be shoulder width or shoulder height, and that isn't going to give you what you need. So you need to go above your shoulders, and then you're going to drop your elbows to the wall right underneath your wrists, and then press away. Okay? The closer I stand to the wall, the easier it's going to be, and you'll notice I'm also not getting full extension of my arms. So I'm going to walk away from the wall. It's almost like a standing plank position, and then I'm going to bring my elbows towards the wall and push away. Okay? So as I straighten out my arms, I'm not locking the elbow joint. I'm keeping a slight bend in them. And then again, just as we talked about with the dips, I'm not getting hunchy. Okay, so I'm keeping my shoulders away from my ears. Just make sure again that your elbows are coming right down underneath your wrists and not out to the sides. It's not a push-up. Think of it as a tricep dip.